When autumn arrives, many people go to the forest to collect mushrooms. However, as is known, in the forest, a person encounters not only mushrooms, one can easily come across some wild animal, such as a boar. Often, people think that wild pigs are cute and friendly animals, but they are large and dangerous. If you see a boar in the forest, try to hide from it as quickly as possible, as encountering these animals puts a person's life in deadly danger. How can you avoid an encounter with a boar, and what should you do if such an encounter happens? Generally, if a boar is not disturbed, it will not behave aggressively. The female may attack if she believes her offspring are threatened, and a wounded male may also charge. Such an attack on a person often ends in death or serious injury. Therefore, if you see a wild pig, do everything possible to hide from it quickly. A boar may not notice a person because its vision and hearing are much worse than those of humans. However, do not rely too much on this. If you unexpectedly come across a boar, remember the basic rules of behavior to follow when encountering this animal. Do not wait for the boar to show aggression. Immediately climb a tree. It will not be able to do the same. A distance of 1 meter from the ground will be sufficient. If there are no trees with low branches nearby, climb up the trunk. When the boar leaves, descend back to the ground. The animal may wait for you below for a long time, but it is not advisable to scare it away by shouting or throwing objects at it. Such behavior will only anger the animal. Running away is also not recommended. Boars run very fast and can catch up with even a cyclist. The only way to stop a wild pig is with a weapon, so if you do not have one with you, do not waste time on self-defense, just climb a tree. If you happen to encounter piglets, do not pick them up, feed them, or play with them, no matter how cute they seem. Most likely, their mother is nearby. If the animal sees that someone has approached her young, she will immediately start to defend them fiercely. Therefore, it is better to keep your distance even from tiny piglets. You can try to scare them away with noise. Play music on your phone, start shouting, or simply tap a stick against a tree. Boars do not like loud sounds, so the little ones are likely to try to hide as soon as they hear noise. Of course, it is best to avoid encounters with boars in the forest altogether. To do this, certain rules should also be followed. When you enter the forest, look around. If there are boars in the area, you will see their traces. Boars often root around in fallen leaves, looking for nuts or rolling in the mud to get rid of parasites. If you see a pit trampled by hooves or hear any noise or grunting, do everything to leave as quickly as possible. You can find out whether wild pigs inhabit the forest by asking the residents of nearby villages. While you have not yet encountered a boar, try to move through the forest as noisily as possible. For example, sing loudly. The animal will leave if it hears footsteps, voices, or any unusual noises. And remember, wild animals do not attack without reason. A female with piglets or a wounded animal in pain may attack. Moreover, people often provoke animals with their behavior. But regardless of the circumstances, one must always be prepared for an encounter with a wild animal.